The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
We wasn't recording.
Man, that jump was some great conversation though.
Yeah.
Great conversation. We had fun. We caught up with life.
Right. Yeah, we ain't gonna dwell on it.
I'm not gonna dwell on it. It happened. It happened.
We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind, don't be shy. This is your time to shine.
What you listen to right now, listeners, is straight up raw. I don't even feel like editing this. Nikkie Parker is good enough to get my mind off of it right now, which is from the TV show The Parkers.
With Parker.
Dang, mama!
Join us.
Hey, okay, sidebar. You know absolutely for sure, if you listen to any type of music, especially back in our time growing up, if the person singing like that, I'm just assuming she's black, but even if she wasn't black, if she's singing like that, she grew up in the freaking hood.
Right. If she white, her name is what's her name on there, bro? Like the old girl,
Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie, because she can sing.
She can actually sing, and
right.
Yes, she singing on the show actually adds merit to what I just said.
Right.
Stevie did not grow up in the hood.
Right.
She just happened to be white, but she sings not like Kim.
Right. She got a booty.
Yes, who did grow up in the hood and sounds like Felicia's daughter from whoever Bone be featuring all the time. I read the back of Bone's case one day.
Tasha.
Yeah, Tasha. Tasha, you got lazy and busy, and don't forget Tasha.
She had her house coat on when she did that, man.
Exactly.
Tasha.
Well, look, I read the back of one of Bone's CD case, and it actually said so-and-so's daughter. I'm not...
That was nobody who wish. That was nobody who wish to put that on there.
Featuring Tim's daughter. I'm like, what? You couldn't give her a name?
Man, the only person I can see doing that is Wish. Like, yo, we trying to put this girl name on here, bro. What's her name? I don't know, man. That's T. Put down T's daughter.
And yes, T's daughter is from the hood.
Who, Big T?
Oh, man. Shoot.
Big T, Bill T.
Getting back on track with the Parkers, Nikkie Parker has to be the most absolute need to be an asylum sitcom character ever created.
Okay.
And
Yeah, she is. Because she can be in the category of retarded, slow, all that. Because that's where Kim get it from. That's why Kim is so slow. Because her mama a little slow.
Mama a little slow, and she grew up with her mom, not her dad. So that means you was taking in all that slowness.
All that slow. Her daughter is so slow, it make her a little smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, my daughter is so dumb.
If my freaking preschool child was next to Kim and they had a conversation, that would make my preschooler look like a senior in high school. That's how dumb Kim is.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, she would have said that. For real?
Right.
Really? Well, that must mean he real smart then.
Right. Like, oh, he's smart.
That's more so her. I didn't really get her down right. You got it, Kat. But her mama, This is why I said she got to be the most nuttiest character in sitcom history. First of all, she ruined this man's life, like totally ruined his life to the maximum.
There's irony to that, though. There's an ironic thing to that.
Let me hear that.
If you watch the whole series, he actually has been in love with her for quite some time.
That's BS. I knew you was gonna go there. I knew you was gonna go there. That is some freaking B to the S to the
Isn't that what happened? They ended up together. They got married and everything. I hope I'm not ruining anything for nobody, but
Cam.
I mean, this is a 20-something-year-old show.
Cam, your statement needs to be blessed.
I'm going off of what happened, bro.
Yes, that is what happened. My thing about that, what you just said, is that not only did she ruin this man's life, like in so many different ways.
Now, throughout the years, yes, she did, bro. She was a damn bugaboo.
I mean, not just bugaboo. It angers me that he didn't have her locked up. Like, it angers me. It angers me that she never had charges pressed against her.
You used to be watching these episodes like fuming, nigga,
like why won't you arrest her?
And you an adult, you around their age now, so it's like, man, if you don't call the cops on her, bro.
It's like, man, she is so nutty, it's literally criminal.
I probably had to even slap her up a couple times.
Everything that she was doing in the show is like so many felonies on top of a felony, plus to the 100th power of a felony.
The Parkers really could have been a thriller or a Lifetime movie. They just, if they ain't add the laugh track. Like, damn, this whole crazy. Damn.
Oh, man. Yes. So going off what you said, Cam, I would like to go off out of all that BS that was going on in that whole series of their relationship. Well, her brain.
Right. They did not have no relationship, bro.
In return, turned this man insane.
That's what I'm saying. See, into thinking that he was in love with her.
Yes, and to think he was not in love with her when he married her. Matter of fact, at the end, it did get called off. I could be wrong. I don't know, but it did. I believe the very last episode did close.
So you saying they didn't go actually married?
I gotta look. I'm gonna look at that last episode again.
Now you got me about to look at it.
I believe they did like go through with it, or was extremely close about to go through with it, and then he snapped back into his freaking senses, but still didn't press them freaking charges.
If they did that, that would have been funny, bro. That would have been really
wait a
funny.
minute,
Ms Parker,
I don't love you. Get off me.
Get off me.
Yeah, that's what he always doing. Get off me.
Right. That crazy ass look and shit.
Exactly, with them fat chipmunk cheeks. Get off me. Like, you too skinny to be having that type of head on you, man. That type of face on you. But yes, I don't think what you said is the case. Like, he was legit nuts.
He had to have gone crazy, like, yeah. And it's funny that you put it like, because I didn't think about that. He probably lost it a little bit and was like, forget it.
Oh, he lost it. This is the moment where I said, like, oh, yeah, he lost it. She was moving away to marry this other guy.
Right.
And he was so, overwhelmed with joy.
Right. He was elated.
Oh, my goodness. This man was like...
It was like a relief, bro, for all, 5 years of trying to, get her to, leave me alone. Like, she's finally about to leave me alone.
Yes. And not only is she leaving me alone, she's got somebody.
Right. And that she can be alone with other than me.
Exactly. So, and when he was sitting down, chilly, he was so overwhelmed with joy, his freaking brain snapped. all that freaking joy. He could have went Super Saiyan. He was so overwhelmed with joy.
Right.
But while he was there alone, puffing on his cigar, stuff started playing in his head about the things that she was saying throughout the series. And then he gonna get up and go like,
wait. Now that really happened, right?
Yes.
They show like different stuff that she was saying.
No,
Different.
they didn't show it. It was just playing in his head. They just made it play in his head about the things that she was saying throughout the series. Some of the stuff that she was saying throughout the series.
That's what I'm saying. Like they showed it though.
No, they didn't show visually. He was just sitting on the couch puffing on his cigar, and that was playing in his head.
It was a audio.
Just audio of his.
Okay,
head.
right. I knew it was something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And he got up and was like, "Wait a minute. I love Ms Parker." I'm like, "No, the heck you don't." What the freaking heck, man? Why would you give her him at the very last episode after she caused so much freaking chaos to this man? Like, she wasn't doing what Kim was doing to Hakeem or Moesha.
Right. This was like way beyond that. Yeah. This was like dangerous stuff. It's lucky that he alive. If you don't want to be with me, I'm gonna kill you.
Exactly.
He was on that level.
That's why I said she's the most nuttiest character in sitcom history.
Right. I already know why they allowed them to end up together though. That's just television. How they want because they figure most of the viewers want her to keep them.
How you doing? I don't know what happened with that tech issue, but he said most of the viewers want her to get married too. Back to your scheduled podcast.
Mm-hmm. Most of the viewers are unstable creatures just like her.
Right. But I damn sure, like, I'm like you, bro. Like, I used to be like, that shit used to actually get on my nerves. Like, like he would be on a date, bro. Like, it would be going good. Then here she come, bro. Like, yeah. Like, sometimes they overdid it sometimes, bro.
She's nuts. Like, I haven't seen anybody more nuttier than Kim Parker on a sitcom.
Right.
Or a movie.
Right.
Like, we've seen some
Definitely
crazy people in movies, but this right here takes the cake by the whole bakery.
Right.
And they made them fall in love on the very last episode because society said so. God dang it.
Yeah. It would have been funnier if it just would have just ended and she still was either trying to get him or he, like, you know, somehow he like played her, like thinking they was about to be together, and then he hopped on a plane or something. That would have been funny.
If he played her, that would have been like a completely character offset. Like, that's not in his character to play her. But
well, no, if he would have snapped, it would have gotten to that. So he did. He eventually snapped, but he snapped in the way of, oh, I am in love with her. So my way is he snaps and look. He snapped out of character and he finally did what she deserved, either go to prison or I'm leaving her forever. She would never see me ever again.
You know what? You're right. I like that. Yes.
So he snapped into doing what he should do.
Yes. You know what? I like that better. But the way this show is written out, she would have found this cat in Atlantis.
Yeah, and then he would have finally got a restraining order. Because he would have been like, yo, if she came all the way here, she dangerous. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
As if he ain't know she was dangerous already with all the other crazy stuff.
She did one thing that was, I guess you could say, good, but it was still in a malicious way.
Well, when they saved him on the boat.
Yeah, when they went on the boat, and he was engaged to that husband murderer.
Yeah.
She went on the boat, hitchhiked it, and stole
away.
He
saved his life, basically.
And saved his life. Yeah.
But he saved his life because she wanted her husband. She wanted him. She didn't save his life to be like a good person. Like, I need to, he should live because he's got a life to live. She saved him selfishly, like so she can have someone. So she can have her man.
And this wasn't the almost rape that she almost did to this man on this episode. This wasn't the first episode either that she it was alluding to rape.
Right.
So that too.
And it's crazy that because if this was if the roles were reversed, they'd boycott that show, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That show would have been shut down, bro, mid mid-series.
Oh my goodness. I was once helplessly in love with a guy like that before too. Me
Right.
too.
Uh,
Me too, girl.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Here's a cliff note of a, the cliff note version of an origin story. You remember I used to do those origins? I gotta get back into that. I love origins, man.
I
I love
remember that. That was
origins.
good.
Yeah, so here's a cliff note version of an origin. We know what gay is.
Mm-hmm.
Happy and you liking the same sex.
Right.
But where the heck does Gay Bob come from? You freaking Gay Bob. You remember that?
Yep.
Gay Bob.
We said it all the time.
We said Gay Bob all the time. Like, we didn't even know who the heck Bob was or
Right.
what Bob was.
You just knew that he had to be the gayest dude ever.
The gayest dude ever. Oh, man. So it made me think. I was at work one day.
It's something that have you ever looked it up, though?
Yeah, that's why I said here's a Cliff Note version. I didn't go in depth with it, but I got a Cliff Note version of Gay Bob. Gay Bob is a doll created in the 70s. It was said to be the first world's openly gay doll.
Yeah. And his name was Bob.
And his name was Bob. Yep.
And he was
His
gay.
name was his name was Bob, and he was gay very openly. Said it was meant to resemble a cross between Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
Oh, okay. So I guess so-called not too bad looking guys or whatever.
Yeah, I guess what society would consider a manly man.
Right. Right.
Now, all right. Now, of course, there was outrage because they thought the doll was going to lead to other disgusting dolls like Pralissa the prostitute and Danny the dope man, dope pusher. It was dolls called that for some reason back in the day.
Or fucking Frank.
Yeah. It also got awarded by Esquire magazine the Dubious Achievement Award.
Okay.
Yeah. Society can be so cruel to the gay.
Wow. Hey,
to the fun boys out there.
Now, I know we said that growing up in the deep, but I wonder if other people said that growing up in their town.
If anywhere else, Gay Bob, I don't know.
Right, and I'm hoping they did, because if not, then that would mean that Gay Bobs were only sold like near our area.
I was about to say, only Gay Bobs come from Detroit.
You come from Michigan, nigga? You one of them Gay Bob niggas. Like, nigga, that was a doll, nigga. I don't know why they distribute that shit out there.
Here's something else I haven't heard too many people talk about, or I haven't ever really heard this. Have you ever heard of a second hit wonder?
I've never heard of it, but I can guess that it means you have two hits. Do you mean a two-hit wonder?
Yes, two hits.
Because the one-hit wonder isn't first hit wonder.
Let me rephrase it then. You ever heard of another hit wonder? Okay, what is it? One hit wonder is what? Basically, it was a real big song that was like a real big hit in the popular genre, and pop. Why is pop a freaking category anyway? Pop means popular. Anybody can be popular at the moment. So why is that a freaking category?
Right.
They say Mike Jack was the king of pop. He was the king of popular. Okay, kind of get it, but what genre is he? Right. Popular shouldn't be a freaking genre. He just popular at the time.
Right.
But that was a sidebar. But yeah, one hit wonder. That's what that is. You came out with a dope song and it blew up. Got you your millions of where you at now, hopefully. But you just couldn't get another hit after that.
No, it lasted for 15 minutes.
Exactly. You're done now. You probably put out other stuff, but it just didn't clap like.
They only like that one song though.
Exactly.
That's definitely a one-hit wonder.
Now, here is another hit wonder. Who do the song? My Do you
So for real.
I thought it was for real. So for real.
So for real.
This is the only group that got 2 hits and they're the same song.
You stupid. Nah, man. It just sounds similar though.
It's the same song, Cal. They just
Man, the other one is every little thing I do, you're on my mind.
Man, okay, all right. Oh, you can say that's a hit, yeah.
What them boys? Oh man.
Okay,
I
Cal.
feel like I'm 11 again, dog.
Okay, Cal. That was another song of theirs, but you don't never hear that on the radio. You don't never hear that when people sing them. It's always singing, my love.
Do you ever dream? Yeah.
You only hear that song from them. And then here it is, 20 years later, they was like, man, let's come back out, man. Let's give them something brand new. Let's remake My Love. Do you? They just gave it the same song with a different beat.
Wait, they came out with it again?
Yeah.
They re-release it? They singing it as adults now?
They singing it as adult, and yes, it's tweaked out a little.
Love, do you ever do you ever dream? Oh.
Oh, shoot! I need to sit down. I'm lightheaded after that one.
You'd be like, man, let's do it again, man. Your voice too deep. You're trying to recapture that same magic.
Tap into your inner child. Your inner child.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Okay, you know what? I'm not even about to do no research because it's funnier not to do research right now. But it could be somebody else remaking the song, or what's the guy who actually do the main singing in that song?
I forgot. I don't know his name, but the little one out front.
Yeah.
The little one.
The little one out front
With the big jacket on.
It could be just him remaking this song as well. Now that
But
I think about it.
They still go around singing and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's all of them. They still like do interviews here and there, and it'd be all of them, dog.
With Cal, I heard a modern version of it, man. Like I said, I'm like, wait a minute.
Probably them.
I'm like, what? Huh?
Because it's been so hard for these dudes, bro. They probably was like, man, the last thing we can do is just try to remake the song, man. The hit.
Let's just give them raindrops again.
Right. Let's coat that candy again.
Let's coat the candy. Let's give them that candy coated drops again.
Right.
I'm like, I know I'm not hearing what I'm hearing. This can't be what it is. This can't be what it is, because you can't be serious about coming back hard and strong by remaking the same song that was a hit back in the day. Just let them have that and just give us the new you.
Right. Now it's happened before. It's happened before in history. There are artists who have re-recorded their own songs and it charts again, or it might even become a bigger hit. Maybe one or two in history, but I've heard of it happening. But it's got to be. Obviously, it didn't work for them.
Well,
but
hold on, Cap. But what the people who did that, did they fall off before that? Were they still kind of like in the game? Probably not many hits, but still hitting them. And then they'd say, hey, let's remake our old stuff because, whatever. Not one hit wonder. 20 years later, give us that same hit.
Right. Now, you're right. You're right about that. Now, the person who did it, I think they had other hit stuff.
Oh, see? There you go.
And they just wanted to pick a hit to remake. You know what I'm saying? Pick one of theirs that they remade. So with them, like you said, this was their only hit.
They could be on that Tyler Perry. I mean, not Tyler Perry. They could be on that Katy Perry situation. They could have that going on where she got to remake her old songs because she don't have the masters to them, and the person being a jerk who got it.
You mean Taylor Swift?
Oh, Taylor Swift. My bad. Taylor Swift. My bad.
Now that situation is so crazy.
You talk about douchebags.
Man, you gotta re-record her stuff. That's man. Look.
His name is douchebaggery. I can't remember it, but I do remember it being douchebaggery.
But he rightfully owned the rights. So, if he's a douchebag, Michael Jackson was a douchebag. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because he was holding on to that Beatles catalog and waving it in Paul McCartney's face like, nah.
I feel like anybody who buys anybody's masters or, just buys their other person's stuff, period, their catalog, you're a freaking jerk.
Yeah.
You're a freaking jerk. You could
now,
at least...
Some people do it to help others. Some people do it because the artist might not be able to do it.
And that's okay, but at the same time, could you be like, Ashley, help me out and give them to me, please?
Right.
If I feel like if we're that cool for you to do that for me.
And which is what I heard Michael Jackson did. Like Paul couldn't afford it at that time. So Mike was like, ain't nobody, man, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it.
And okay.
Because I think he's thinking, man, Paul ain't trying to, if somebody, I think maybe one of his people called him like, hey, the Beatles stuff is up for grabs, man. We might want to get it. He's probably like, what? Paul hasn't gotten it? Like, what? It's like, nah, Paul. Hey, Paul, I don't think Paul can afford it. You might want to get it. And then he just got it.
Okay, but what was the situation about giving it to Paul?
And they were close. So they kind of had some beef over it. That made them fall out.
Exactly. Going off with your thing about what you said, some people do it to help me out. Cool. I feel like if we're cool enough like that, then I feel like you're cool enough to give them to me and you trust me.
Or at least let's do half and half. Like I'll give you 50% of it or something.
Yeah, of course. Like Kev, me and you boys, if I had a catalog that I couldn't afford and you could afford it and you got them.
We would talk to each other before it even happens though.
I
don't think you did that. That's why it was a problem.
Of course, that would happen as well. But let's just say you did actually get them. Right. I feel like our friendship is strong enough for you to give them to me.
Yeah, I would never be like, yeah, I got, I got your shit. Like, I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel that you trust me enough to know once I start flourishing off this, you know that you're going to flourish as well.
Right.
Give me my stuff, please. Why are you having that type of ownership of me? I get it. It's America. We just gotta own stuff.
Definitely.
Man. So that's what I mean about that, John. Like, yeah, that's a cool thing, helping me out. Yeah, I can't afford it. We know how back in the day these musicians was getting robbed right in front of them.
Right.
Basically, they were the modern slaves at that time.
Still to this day.
It's still to this day as well. But again,
Kanye West owes millions of dollars to Big Sean.
If that freaking contract is real, this nigga's a for real slave, and he talking about we made a choice to come over here and be slaves. I guess you made that choice too, huh? I guess you made that same as that choice and you didn't learn from what happened.
Right.
That's if the contract is real about what this says. But let's move on. This topic that's been on my mind for quite some time. Negative and positive. Why are you always talking negative? Or why are you gotta say, it's always something around the realms of somebody is talking negative or doing negative things. I've been thinking about that whole negative thing. Mm-hmm. I don't really think negative has to be a thing. Like I'm trying to think of the best way to actually say this. So I feel like it's you who's ever receiving whatever is that person is saying.
It's about how you take it. Are you taking it negatively or are you taking it positively?
It's perception. I believe it's 100% perception. And the reason why I've been thinking about this is because I've seen a post. This could have been just somebody's posting up a picture of somebody else, but it came with a caption, and the picture was this chick at a graveyard. And the caption said, "Hey, I'm at my favorite place and having good vibes and blah, blah, blah." Now, again, the picture is this chick at a graveyard with that caption. And then we have society commenting on it, saying things, "Oh my God, that is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful." Or why are you saying that? Why are you over these people's graves and blah, 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 blah. Now, this is why I say I don't think negative is a real thing, or it's just a perception of whatever because people, man, this society, man, people are funny. Again, self-proclaimed misanthropists.
Man, people always trying to stand for something, but they be like looking so stupid.
Oh my goodness. Sit for something sometimes, man. Just sit down.
Right.
Like, jeez.
Y'all be looking so dumb, bro. Like, y'all ain't even standing for the right stuff. Like
a sidebar of standing up for somebody. White people, not minding your own freaking business. This guy just got beat up because he decided to walk over to a group of people who wasn't wearing a mask and confront them about it.
Where was that at? Who was this at?
I don't know. I forget where it's at. It was just a story that came up in on the radio.
See,
and
business, man.
You deserve every lump and bruise you got. And if you got a broken bone or two, you deserve that as well. Mind your own business. You got your armor on across the street, right? That's like 125 feet away. Why are you coming into my 6 feet zone telling me I don't got a mask on?
Exposing yourself to corona, probably.
Exactly. You exposing yourself even with your armor on.
Over there.
You deserve every lump and bruise and probably broken bone you got.
Right. And probably a little bit of the Rona too.
And yes, if you get out of all those lumps and bruises and broken bones you probably got, I hope you got the Rona. I hope. That's the name I really hope you got.
Right.
Dang, God dang it, people. But yeah, going back to the post, negativity is just a very, very, very hateful thing that you choosing to be a very evil person about. Because again, how do you know that the graveyard that this person is at is her people's? How do you know that this probably is her favorite place in the world? This graveyard brings me peace. Mm-hmm. It brings me peace. I feel closer to other spirits or whatever it may be. Whatever it is.
Back to spirit. Maybe spiritual.
Yes, it makes me happy. And guess is the biggest part of it is. The biggest part of it all is that I am minding my own business.
Yeah.
Not worrying about you over there with your mask on or off or not. Mm-hmm. But yet, this is a very negative thing in society, only because it's a graveyard.
Right.
That being said, when people say, why you speaking negative, or why are you taking it that way? Why are you doing negative things? Why are you taking it that way? Right. Am I harming you? Am I harming the person in front of you? Am I harming the person next to me? Am I even by any people at all? Is what I'm doing anything to the ozone? Maybe that last fart I did. But besides that, am I harming Earth itself?
Right.
So why are you taking things as negative?
Wow.
You don't have a go-to place that you go to? I hate that. I don't like that go-to place. That place needs to not exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it ain't like theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Just because my happy place is not your happy place, It's a negative thing. And on top of that, why would you want me at your happy place? It's your happy place. I don't want to be in your happy place. Your happy place is icky to me. But it's not negative. It's your happy place.
Right.
People, society. It is amazing, man. It is highly amazing of what is deemed negative and positive. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say other than like I just don't think that negative have to exist at all.
Right. Exactly.
Unless I'm actually taking life or doing some type of damage to something that's not mine.
Right.
You know, so man, God. Oh man, I love whatever talk, dude. I love whatever.
For real.
I feel like we really are innovating talk here, man. I feel like we doing this thing.
For sure, man. That's what we're here to do.
Thanks for listening to whatever talk. The show. I'm about to go into the whole thing all over again,
Yeah.
Kev. This is a show that doesn't end.
Right.
It goes on and on, my friend.
Exactly, lamb chop.
Thank you for listening to whatever talk. It was a blast doing this show. We had some hiccups earlier, man. I gotta pay more attention, man. I just be so excited doing the show, and I just be forgetting to press record.
Things happen.
Give your shout outs, Cav.
Shout outs to the listeners and shout outs to the fam.
I also want to give a shout out to the listeners. We'll get a shout out to the fam, my wife, my kids, and all the other fam that's outside of the household. Until the next episode of Whatever Talk, whatever.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening. Whatever talk.